Hi everybody, this is Sam with Greater Seattle Korean Association. 안녕하세요. Welcome to Business Briefs. We are doing these small business interviews because we're a recent recipient of the SBRN grant and partnership network, Small Business Resiliency Network, which is part of the Washington State Department of Commerce. And we're here in the great city of Federal Way and here at the Wafd branch here in Federal Way. And this is our community manager, Daniel Abrego. Welcome, Daniel.
Hey,
yeah.
Nice to meet you, Sam.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, Sam.
Thank you so much. Daniel's a great partner, and so is Wafd Bank. And we just wanted to do a quick interview here just to share some of Daniel's thoughts and vision for the community. So, Daniel, tell us just a little about your professional background and how you came to work at Wafd Bank.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Sam. Hi, everybody. What's up? So Daniel Abrego here, Community Development Officer with Wafd Bank. I've had a very unique career path. I will say that right now my role, I guess you can say, it's very much kind of like an investigator, going out there in the community, speaking with small business owners, nonprofit organizations, government agencies, and really assessing the goals and needs. Seeing what obstacles are in your guys' way, what gaps there is, and seeing how Wafd can remove those obstacles and fill that gap. But I wasn't always a banker. First job was at Chuck E. Cheese, and then Taco Bell, and then I did a lot of warehouse stuff. Did some fish factories, sawmills, landscaping, roofing, you name it. Then I got into sales, did a little bit of stuff at IKEA, and then home loans at Rocket Mortgage. And that's kind of how I fell in love with the community, when making sure that I can actually make an impact and help. And then stumbled into Wafd, I guess. I was looking for something a little bit more local, something where I knew it would be impactful in the area that I grew up in. Seattle 206, baby, let's go. But yeah, no, that's just a little bit about me. Apologies. I love what I do, and it's all about the community. So thank you, Sam.
Yeah, of course. That's great, Daniel. So very, diverse background, and you said you said that you fell in love with the community. So Wafd Bank kind of prides itself on being a local bank compared to the big national names out there. And so, how is that beneficial to our local small business owners and residents?
Thank you.
Yeah,
good question. Wafd prides itself on being a regional bank. We pride ourselves on making sure that it's a relationship business first kind of thing. So we understand that with business owners, it's not all about transactions. It's literally about being a partner, a true partner with the community, watching you guys grow from the very beginning, going through the struggles with you guys, overcoming those obstacles, and achieving that next plateau that your business is looking for. Wafd, being a regional bank, has done a great job of being out there in the community, listening to the needs, and ensuring that we're there for you guys once a solution is present, and we're able to pivot and implement it efficiently and quickly for you. We understand that the larger you get, some of the larger financial institutions just don't have that ability, and that's kind of something that we pride ourselves on always having for especially over a century out here in the community.
Amazing, Daniel. Thank you so much. Now, we say that you support the local small business and also residences. So, can you talk a little bit about? Would you have any specific examples that you could refer to, and maybe talk a little bit about how you kind of help them out? Maybe.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, 100%. There's one that always sticks out to me, and it's mainly because this small business owner came in pretty much when I think I was only about a month into my tenure here at Wafd, and Aguilar Logistics. I'll give him a shout out here because this gentleman, he came in when he literally had his business license for about 3 days' time. He set up a business account at that moment in time because his father let him know, hey, you have to keep your expenses separate. Business and pleasure has to be separate because once tax time comes and your tax representative is helping you out, it makes it so much tougher for them to kind of put two and two together. So he came in here, we got him set up on the business account, but then after a week later, he comes in and he's like, hey, right now I'm renting trucks from U-Haul for my transportation company. And it's kind of killing me. I'm doing everything out of pocket. Do you guys have anything to help out? Still only being a startup, under a year in operation, we said yes. We have the cashback small business credit card where it uses personal credit score to qualify. And that way, he can go ahead and maybe get a box truck of his own, which is what he did. He actually bought 2 box trucks. Fast forward a year later, he was like, it's time to grow. It's time to expand. One of my box trucks got stolen, but you know what? I'm ready for a bigger fleet. And so we introduced to him the Express Loan product that even only being in business for a little over a year, he was able to qualify for this. And now he's running about 4 to 5 states at this moment in time. So he's an amazing story. I just love watching the growth. And like I said, a true partner. Where we're not there just transactional one-time thing. It's a true relationship where we'll be there from beginning to the growth to the next level, the next stage.
That's amazing, Daniel. What a story. So finally, are there some, kind of, what does Wafd have that may be special? Or you mentioned the Express Loan, so that's a quicker time to market to receive the grants, it sounds like. And are there other things that you would say are kind of, promotional for small business right now? Any special types of offerings or products?
100%.
Yeah.
One thing that we've done here, and I'll say shout out to Cameron, shout out to Dave here. One thing that we love doing is going out to the communities and having true, real conversations with small business owners. And because of your guys' input, we've made a lot of changes. Our free business checking account is now SCORE certified as small business friendly. It is the first business account in the nation to be labeled as small business friendly, meaning that it is the optimal account to ensure your success. And then, as you were saying, the Express Loans, very minimal income documentation for your business, and I've seen funding as quickly as 3 days, from beginning to end, application to money in your pocket to ensure you can take care of your business. And then once we go beyond that, let's say you're like, I'm big time, baby. We are an SBA preferred lender. So whatever it may be, whatever you may need, we can go ahead and grow with you and take you there. So
Amazing.
Thank you, Sam.
I'll give you a surprise question.
Oh, Sam.
This isn't a surprise. You should know this by heart, but what do you love most about working for Wafd and being a Wafd representative?
Dang, that's a good one.
You knew I'd throw you off.
I will say this. When I was making my transition from Rocket Mortgage and looking for something more local, something where, it hit home, where I grew up at, Wafd stood out. Wafd for over a century has been committed to helping out the community. The way that they look at it is if they help out the small business owner grow, making the community stronger, overall, that is the impact of success. That is what we look for. If we know that our communities are as strong as possible and we can achieve their financial goals and empowerment, that's what stands out for me. That's what honestly made me fall in love with Wafd. They're one of the only ones that listens, pivots, and adapts as needed.
Thank you so much for sharing your vision, Daniel. And everybody, this is Daniel Abrego. He's a community manager here at Wafd Bank. And he goes back and forth. He's based down in Tacoma, but you'll see him everywhere, and we appreciate him. We appreciate Cameron and David here at the Federal Way branch very much. And what do you say we go to Chuck E. Cheese and get some pizza now?
Hey,
sounds like a plan.
VIP discount.
All right, you can catch all of our interviews, business briefs on GSK8 TV. So thank you very much. 감사합니다. Bye-bye.